What's up, fish heads? Welcome to another fish head live stream. We're out here at this little freshwater lake here in North Florida. We got Lucas, Dylan, and myself. We're going to be fishing for a couple different species. I got two catfish rods. I'm going to tell you about the experimental bait we're using here in just a second. Dylan and Lucas have bread ball baits, so they're going for shiners and bluegill. And hopefully I can get a catfish while we're here. I'm going to grab the bait, get those rigged up and cast it out. The boys are already fishing, so we got plenty of baits in the water. Hopefully we can catch something good tonight. If we catch a catfish, we'll do a catch and cook. We don't know about the catfish in this lake. They have not been responsive yet in the times that we've tried it, but we're not ready to give up, and I got a different kind of bait to try this time, so I'll show you that. Let me grab it. So this has always seemed weird to me every time I hear somebody talking about using shrimp for catfish in fresh water, but I hear it a lot. So what I've done is soaked some shrimp in catfish nectar fish attractant. We'll put these on the hooks and cast them out, and we'll see if shrimp actually do anything. Always been kind of questionable bait for me for catfish, but we're going to try it. And these are actual bait shrimp. Stephen Merchant in the house. Appreciate you coming in. Thanks for the good luck. Good to see you. Gonna try out an interesting shrimp bait. Why'd you reel it in? Hold on, let me get these casted out and then I'll fix that. Oh, you got it. It's fixed.
I need to go in the shade. I'm burning hot already. I'm telling you.
You can just leave that one sitting.
It's a bite.
Grab it. Oh, this thing needs to be lined. That's gonna be our short rod. This will be the longer rod. Hung up too. All right, we're fishing. Got the experimental catfish baits out. Lucas got hot already, so he's sitting over on the cart under the shade. But Dylan's gonna man both of those rods. So we should still have the same amount of chance to catch a fish here. Oh, something's hitting it, Dylan. This rod over here is getting hits.
Wait, mine? My rod?
Hey, Logan. Appreciate you coming in.
The yellow one. Or that
Yeah, on your rod, Lucas.
mine?
Something was just biting it. I also brought a bass rod so I can take a few casts now and then. Maybe catch a bass too while we're just hanging out. We're hitting it again. Lucas's rod is getting bumped right now. Not taking it under though. The piece of bread ball he had on there was pretty big. I think when we rebait it, I'm going to go back to the smaller bait balls. When it's a huge bait ball, they're just like pounding at it until it comes off the hook. All right, I just had that crazy tick feeling on my leg. But as far as I can tell, I'm tick free. Of course, whenever that happens, all of a sudden I get super itchy. I feel like there's ticks all over me. I'm gonna go grab the bass rod, guys. I'll be right back. All right, we got a bass rod too. Do a little finesse fishing with a light head weight and a June bug colored culprit worm. That always catches bass. Fishing's been real slow lately, guys. So we're out here putting in some effort. I'll be pretty happy if I catch one regular fish. Nate, Bill, appreciate you guys all for coming in. Oh, there's the Nightbot. I forgot to turn it off again. Stuart's in the house. Appreciate all you guys for coming in. I'm going to throw the bass rod while we're waiting for one of those two rods to go down.
What's Nightbot?
It's an automated comment.
Dylan, you don't remember
Nightbot's back on again, guys. Sorry about that. Just disregard it unless you're not subscribed. Something's on it. Lucas, something's hitting your bobber. Hopefully with a different kind of bait, maybe we can wake these catfish up in this lake. Water's not as deep as your bobber is right there, dude. Kind of crowded right there. Trying to throw a bait over Dylan's head. But we got scent-soaked shrimp on the hooks for the catfish rods if you just came in. We've tried about 1,000 different kinds of bait for catfish, but never shrimp. And I've heard shrimp are good. People are always saying, try the shrimp, try the shrimp. Yeah, we saw the post there, Stuart. I get off at like 6 o'clock, but if I can come in, I'll jump in there. I think I'm gonna move Lucas's rod out of the way so it's not a target to get tangled on. You want to bring Lucas's in? Grab it and roll it up. Oh, yes. Oh, no. That was a big one.
Was that Dylan's rod? Yeah.
It might have been one of those giant shiners, guys. It took Dylan down hard.
I saw it. It was a shiner.
I learned how to drive a Jeep, an old Jeep Wrangler that was manual transmission, and I stalled it a bunch when I was learning. But that was actually a tricky thing to learn because the clutch was so long. Once I figured that one out and was good at it, I've never had a problem with any other manual transmission after that. What I did with the two catfish rods is I just cut the shrimp in half. So we got a tail end and a head end. And both of them are soaked. You know, both ends are totally soaked in the catfish nectar. So if it's a good bait and there are catfish that are hungry, we should be able to catch one and take it home and fry it. We haven't had a good catch and cook in a long time. When I first started this YouTube channel, me and Dylan, it was like, all right, we're just going to post a catch and cook every week. We're going to edit out a nice little 20-minute catch and cook video every week. Doesn't happen, guys. Unless you fish every single day and you have tons of time on your hands, there's no way to do a good catch and cook video every single week. Are you unsnagged?
Yeah, you give me your bread bowl.
No, you got to get your bread ball, dude. When that fish came off, the line pulled back and wrapped all around this rod over here. But it looks like he got it free. yeah.
You got one?
Bass.
Oh, the tiny one.
Little guy, but he's a fish.
Look. We got like tiger stuff.
All right, guys. First fish of the day is a largemouth bass. Not a giant, but the skunk is off the shore. Haven't caught a largemouth in a little while. Not too bad. He's about a 11, 12 incher. Nice colors on him. Good bass. We'll get him back in the water. Sweet. On the old June bug. Yep, we're counting bass as fish in this. Really hoping one of these catfish rods goes down, but I'll take some bass too. Gotta love catching bass. Appreciate it, guys. Now I'm kind of excited to cast this again. It's a 7.5 inch ribbon tail, June bug colored culprit soft plastic worm. I've been using culprit worms like my whole life. Yep, it's a bass. We're not trying to eat any bass. So unless it's a monster like 5+ pounder, nothing too exciting, but still fun to catch. Might have been a bass that you had. Oh. There's a huge turtle swimming around on the surface right out here. I'm hoping he doesn't mess with our shrimp. He's still at the surface right now. I can see him. But he keeps like coming up, going down, coming up, going down. I hope he's not out there just like checking out my bait at the bottom. Definitely don't want to lose our shrimps to some turtles. Yeah, go ahead and drop links. We got 6 people in there, so probably after Mama Fishhead, Stuart, and at least 1 or 2 of you other guys in here. Travis might get 1 sub out of it. I subscribed to him yesterday. It looked like he was not in the fishing community as much as like YouTube guru stuff. I went to his channel. It was like how to get more views on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen him on there. I know he likes to catch trout. I would love to catch trout, but it looks like Dylan and I are gonna have to wait probably another 8 or 9 months. Oh yeah, he's got one on, guys. Got one on. Yes, one of the giant
biggest
shiners.
ones I've ever caught. The biggest one I've ever
The
caught.
problem is we didn't bring the bucket for the giant shiner video. We're gonna have to release him.
No, I'm running home.
No, by the
No,
time you get back,
don't run home.
no, by the time anybody got back, he'd be long
I'll leave
dead.
him in the water.
No,
Yes, yes.
we're gonna let him go, dude.
Don't
Yeah.
unhook him, Dad. Run home now.
Don't. We're not saving him.
Okay, but after this guy, run home. I'll keep an eye on these ones.
Check out this shiner, guys. That's a shiner.
No.
Huge shiner.
Dad, run home.
My hand is 8 inches long. This is bigger than that
Foot.
bass that I caught.
A foot.
Yeah, he's like a foot long, easy. Bigger than the bass I just caught. Nice fish, Dylan. Sweet.
Okay, go run home on the golf cart real quick. Get the
Heck
bucket.
yeah. Look at the red fins on that guy.
Go get the bucket. Put him down. Did I just go and get the bucket?
You don't need it, dude.
Yeah. Dad, they're biting me.
But we won't have time to go fishing soon for bass.
Dad, come on.
Something just landed on my foot. That was crazy.
Dad, go.
Those are the giant shiners that I've been talking about. I actually put one in a shiner in the thumbnail for this live stream because we know sometimes we catch those monsters in here. Huge shiners. All right, Dylan, bait up. Let's catch some more. No, you know why we don't want to save any today? Because we're not going bass fishing anytime soon. We got beach fishing this weekend. Now Dylan wants the bait bucket really bad. He wants to go home and get the bait bucket and come back in case he catches another one of those.
Can we go bass fishing like this weekend?
What happened, Lucas? Now Lucas is injured. So far not working out too good with the boys today, guys. Come on, Lucas. What happened? All right, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Somehow Lucas lost his footing next to the golf cart and went down with the front of his shin right on the edge of the floor that you step up onto, and he caught his shin right on that metal edge. He's definitely going to have a bruise. There's a purple line there already. So he's recovering at the moment. Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll survive. Seems like he's over it already. He's eating again. Dylan's getting his line baited up. And I'm gonna grab my bass rod again here and we'll be back to it. Yeah, it's not a skin breaker. That happened to me when I was a kid on a rope swing. I was swinging out and didn't let go in time, and I let go a little too late, and I dropped down with both of my shins on the top of a park bench, and it skinned my shins to the bone, like that far up both shins. Worst pain ever. All I could do was just lay there with my legs in the river because the water was really cold. This was up north. Yeah, that was a shin breaker. I was bruised, could barely walk for like 3 or 4 days after that. But all my body weight just came down and skinned the edge of that park bench. Luckily, up north the water is more clear and cold. So I just sat there with my legs in the water. I laid there on the shore and just put my legs in the water for like 10 minutes because it hurt so bad. Times like that where you pretty much just forget about fishing altogether because it sucks. Definitely have some interesting injury stories. Oh yeah, shin, not skin breaker. Skin breaker on your shin is bad though. That's what I was talking about. Nightbot, can I turn you off from here? I didn't even try last time. Oh, I can. All right, guys. I took Nightbot off. Well, I took it off of being a mod, so let's see if that gets rid of it. Saying, subscribe now! Just a little bit of cloud cover, so it's making it fairly comfortable. We got a decent breeze too. So even though it's like 97 degrees, it doesn't feel as bad as it has the last couple times we've come out. Because it's been brutally hot here, guys. My vacation is also over. As of tomorrow morning, I go back to work. Went by super fast. I had all these plans, taking like 10 different fishing trips, working on our boat. 2 weeks just goes by super fast, especially with the baby and mama fish head and everything. We didn't get to go fishing any more than usual. But things will kind of get back into the grind here, back into our regular rhythm. Hopefully we'll at least be able to keep fishing twice a week. We really want to start having a good catch and cook video at least every other week. And then we'll start filling in the regular weeks, or the weeks where we don't have a catch and cook, with something else. Oh yeah, bluegill. Show 'em. Pick it up so they can see. Dylan's got one, guys.
Dad, I can't pick it up that high.
Bill's out of here. See you later, buddy. Whoa. He just flopped right off the hook. Oh, and then Dylan hooked me with this hook by throwing his rod down. Oh. Alright. That fish is self-releasing. Unless Dylan can grab him by the lip right now. Alright, he's got him. There's the fish. Bluegill. Alright, so we got 2 species on the board so far. Actually 3. bass, shiner, and bluegill. We're at 3 species right now.
3 out of 4.
I almost forgot the bass. But yeah, now we just need one on those 2 rods. And then we have the slam we're going for. Can't really count shiners in a slam, I would say. Those shrimp aren't drawing them in like magnets yet. There was a lot of people that are super passionate about using shrimp for catfish. And I've always just been like, shrimp is a saltwater bait. But I'm trying it. Shrimp soaked in catfish nectar. It's like that Poutsky's brand. Poutsky. They make like salmon eggs and stuff for trout too. But they also make scents. And one of them is called catfish nectar. And those shrimp were pretty thoroughly soaked in it. So we just need that scent to kind of spread around a little bit. Bring in some catfish or the bullhead. There's also bullhead in here, we know for sure. Caught a couple of those already. Big ones too. Big old fat brown blue bullheads. And Dylan's not going to give up on his bluegill and shiners. But now I can pick up the bass rod again. Coffee scented orange balls. Nice. We tried those orange balls, the salmon eggs, up in South Carolina, and we couldn't get any. And we tried pink ones too. We just didn't know exactly what rivers to fish or where to fish in them. Seemed like every time we found an awesome spot, we'd wade like 100 yards upstream, and then there'd be like 50 trees, and we couldn't get by it. So then we'd have to come back and start over again. That was a really tough trip, but we want to go again next year around the same time, probably when Dylan's on spring break. We'll probably go back to that same campground because it was really cool. But I'm going to do more research on the actual trout fishing, so when we're there we can catch some. All right, let's go bass. Got him on. Shiner. Nice. Show everybody your giant shiner.
How about this? We put this shiner on there.
Lip them? No, wait. They're bigger than the bass. That's why they're so big. There's no bass.
Shiner.
Giant. Not quite as big as the last. It is hot. Kind of surprised we got that one little bass already. Stuart says, nice one, Dylan. Yeah, the crazy thing about trying to fish this time of year here, it's so hot that a lot of the fish you're going for, you can only catch them like right at sunrise and right at sunset, or maybe at night. Night fishing is not safe. We could take the boat out to the lake and stuff, but that would probably be the only option. Plus the bugs at night are so bad. If you're trying to like go live with a ring light and the spotlight on your rods and all that, you just have this giant swarm of a million bugs flying all around you the whole time. And it's just unenjoyable. I know there's like thermocell and stuff, but it's not all mosquitoes. It's like moths and flies and everything else too. So we're still trying to figure out our main goal for the rest of this summer here. Probably saltwater catch and cooks is going to be our best bet. Dylan and I have been working on the giant shiner for giant bass video now for like 2 months. He just finally caught 2 that would have been perfect for that video, but we're not going bass fishing anytime soon, so I told him not to save it. We'll just release them, let them recover and get all healthy, and we'll come back like next week when we're going to go bass fishing and try to catch another couple of them. No, we can catch them. He's worried we're not going to be able to catch them again. Oh, Nightbot is still on here. Hey, Wendy. Appreciate you joining us. Dylan's catching a few fish. I got one so far. I'm removing Nightbot, putting it on timeout for 24 hours. Okay, that does work. I didn't think about that last time. We just dealt with the Nightbot the entire time. Oh, Dylan's on. Dylan's on again. Another big shiner. Holy cow, guys.
Yeah.
These giant shiners are plentiful today.
Dad, why can't I just go bass fishing tomorrow?
We're not going bass fishing tomorrow. That's why. I gotta work, dude.
Well, then this weekend. Okay,
All right. He just
out.
shook off.
I'll go get more bread.
Hey, Jerry. Appreciate you coming in. Check this out, Jerry. Giant shiner. This is actually the smallest of the 3 that he caught so far. This guy just flopped around on the ground, so he's all dirty. But they're all silver with red fins.
They're gold. They're literally called golden shiners. And the ones that I caught, they're called silver shiners.
Confused about which way to swim.
Wait.
Swim that way, buddy. There you go. So yeah, Dylan's been catching a bunch of those. That's the 3rd one of those so far. We got what? 1 bluegill, 1 bluegill, and 1 largemouth bass. But we're waiting for something to take one of those down. Our main goal is to catch a big catfish on those. Toss them out further.
In the water. used to.
All right, it's been over 30 minutes. I'm gonna have to check those two baits. Yep, interesting 3 species so far. Really want that 4th species though, and I have to check those baits. Let me grab the bait here. What we've been working on for that giant shiner video is because we know a lake where 10-pound bass are possible. Oh, fire ants. Fire ants were all over the bait, guys. That's not cool. I had them on me. Ah, bit me. Another one bit me. It's the bad thing about fire ants. They're hard to get off and they're easy to miss. Well, that sucks. The bait is already covered with ants. And they hurt. So the good news is, besides me getting ate up by fire ants, we have caught a few fish, and hopefully between this and a live stream or two over the next couple of weeks, we should be able to finally hit the monetization level. It's been a long time coming, but I kept hoping that my long form videos were going to get us there for like the whole first year we had our channel going. So we didn't really ever go live, maybe a couple lives in the year. And we just never got close enough. And now, even though we are doing the lives, all the hours from our long form videos last year are dropping off at the same time. So it's been an uphill battle trying to get these watch hours because it goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. But we've been slowly making progress on it, and I feel like if we can get like another couple really good live streams out, we should be able to hit the big number. And then I'll do a giveaway and all this other cool stuff we never did before because we haven't ever gotten to the monetization level yet. We're way over 1,000 subscribers, so, but we weren't even close. So I was like, why are we going to do a giveaway now? We'll wait till it's actually exciting. Oh man, I hate fire ants. All right, so I'm going to have to very carefully take the bait out of this bag now. But I'll bring a rod in and check the bait real quick. I'm going to bring this one in first. Basically, my worst fear with experimental baits is you're gonna bring it in and it's gonna look like nothing even touched it. It's pristine like it was right when I put it on the hook, and that's what that shrimp just looked like. So I'm starting to lose a little bit of hope here, guys. But I'm also, instead of casting straight out, gonna cast over to this side. I feel like it's a little deeper over there, so I'm gonna cast that way next time. Only got one fire ant on me that time. This is not cool at all with the fire ants. Yeah, I saw it, Stuart. Like I said, I'll be working, so I don't know if I can come in, but I'll check it out if I can. Yeah, I might give up on these, Logan. I'm not sure. Logan's in the house, Dylan. He says, hey. I'm going to cast it to the side. Over here. Never tried over there before. Same thing on that rod. Shrimp still on there. Appreciate it, Jerry. Any share we can get right now. Anybody that wants to play one of our playlists in the background while they're sleeping or something, that would be awesome. We just need to get one more good push to get these last hours in before like one of our top videos from last year ends up dropping off and we lose all those hours. But yes, appreciate all you guys for supporting us, helping us out. We're almost there, but once we get there, I know we're going to stay there and exceed it. We'll never have to worry about it again. It's just because I was reluctant for like the whole first year to go live. I just wanted all my stuff to be like pretty crisp and edited and make stories out of them and stuff. And I did for the most part, but we just never got near the watch hours that we needed. And now all those video watch hours are dropping off. So it's kind of tough. Talking to me, Jerry? A few tips for the catfish. These catfish are asleep right now. Plus, we've never even proven that there's any in this lake yet. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh yeah, you can see. I got that line like going almost straight down the shore. Oh, for the channel? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take any advice possible. Everybody's got different advice too. The slowly but surely ideas, you know, gaining 1 subscriber a day, while other channels are gaining 10,000 subscribers every day. And they both have 2 totally different game plans on YouTube. Random J in the house. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Appreciate you joining us. Yeah, Stuart, that's the way to get like a couple of subs every day, and you're manually getting it. But there's a lot of channels out there that don't do that. They never go on anybody else's lives, and they have millions of subscribers, like the Outdoor Boys and YouTube channel. They're about to hit 10 million subscribers.
Hey,
I'm, I've
Unspeakable.
seen him go live like once.
I think Unspeakable's at 17.5 million subscribers.
Lucas is talking about Unspeakable, this guy that has a gaming and ridiculousness channel. He never goes on anybody else's live streams or talks to any of his commenters or anything. And he's got 17.5 million subscribers. So there's different ways to do it.
Luckily, he literally has his subscribers build him maps and he plays.
All right, I'm going to set this down and get a shrimp. Hopefully not get bit up by fire ants again. I got at least 5 fire ant bites at the moment. 10 a day steady. So if you could do 10 a day, then that's 3,600 a year. I mean, it just depends what you're going for, really. 3,600 a year is not becoming a full-time YouTuber for us, anyway. We need like 1 million subs to go full-time. And then I'll do some crazy random like fish North Florida, order our fishing course. Only $4.99. Or join the membership for $1 a month for this fishing course or whatever it is. You know, there's a bunch of different stuff you can do. Yeah, Jerry, there's this girl that just started bass fishing like 2 weeks ago. She's on her 3rd video. She never bass fished before. She went out there like with a little ultralight rod, and she's already at like 25,000 subs with 3 videos out. And she's not doing the whole like bikini thing, like trying to pull them in with that. She's just literally hanging out, fishing, and asking people for help because she's never done it before. So obviously, 1 million people in her comments, these are all long form videos, in her comments are all telling her, oh, try this, try this, try this. So I think she may have struck gold on that idea because everyone wants to see what she's going to try next time. And she's just catching little bass like that one that I just caught. Yeah, not all of them stay for sure. Every time we go up 3, we go down 1. We go up 3, we go down 1. We go up 3, we go down 1. Happens every time. I think if you don't like, comment, watch something, if you just hit the subscribe button, it drops off after like 24 hours. All right, guys, I got to give up on the shrimp. They're just too infested with fire ants. I can't even stick my hand in there. Oh, man, they even got up my arm. I do have some artificial gulp catfish baits, which I'm going to go grab right now because I'm not getting bit up anymore on these shrimp. Oh, something big just hit the surface where you were fishing, Dylan. No more fire ants. All right, I've tried these a couple times, not had any real luck with them, but I've kept them in the backpack just in case. And right now is a just in case moment because they are tearing me up, those fire ants. Nice. Yeah, Random J. We actually never had that happen. We went from like 995 to 1,010 in like 2 days, and then we just stayed up. We never did the thing where we dropped back down. But at that time, we were like losing watch hours. We were getting negative watch hours. But we're almost there now. One more big push, and I think we'll be there, and we won't have to worry about it anymore. And then I'm going to get back to our regularly scheduled once a week, every Friday or Saturday morning, long form video. We'll keep doing our live streams because we actually love them now. Really enjoy doing them. Enjoy talking to all you guys, hanging out, just having fun with it. And I think our shorts days are basically over unless we decide to bring back the 1 minute fish catch challenge or a variation of it. We have an idea for a 1 minute fish catch challenge. Sorry, a first cast fish catch challenge. Where every time we go fishing, we'll just take a short of our very first cast and not make it last a whole minute, because I think that's what was killing us last time is our shorts were a full minute long, and all the people that were like, you know, the 10-second watchers would go in for like 10 seconds and stop watching it. Only a couple of them had like 100% view time. But I'm going to get this guy back on there on that hook. So we'll at least have a shrimp on one and a gulp bait on the other.
Throw it out very far. As far as I can.
Why are you doing that?
Not over there. Is this where you're attacking? Yeah. Here. Catch the water. Catch the water. There we go.
All right, now I won't get bit up by fire ants. The thing that's terrible about fire ants is it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse when they bite you. The burning just starts increasing over like the next half hour. It's like a mosquito bite when it first happens, but then a half an hour later it's still burning, and it's really annoying and itchy and terrible. Appreciate that, Stuart. Hey, Jerry. Jerry's in the house. Dylan's catching the shiners again, Jerry. Yeah, we like this little lake, and it's easy to come to for us. Yeah, Dylan is actually allergic to mosquitoes, so it's worse for him to get bit by a mosquito. Maybe equal. Oh, something big just hit that piece of bread. There's some big fish hitting the surface right out here where they threw that bread. Probably just big old bluegill. But yeah, that's basically the that's kind of like the goal, at least coming up. Yeah, it's been like at least a year now, Random J. Yeah, you are kind of spread out on your topics. We were trying to do like the whole outdoor homestead, fishing, camping, even doing cooking shows and stuff, but we've kind of narrowed it down a little bit more to like fishing, camping, and catching cooks. I threw a random chicken video out there because I didn't have a video to post like a month and a half ago. We bought a bunch of baby, actually it's longer than that now. We bought a bunch of baby chicks and ducks, and built a home for him and stuff and made a video about it. It had less than 100 views. The algorithm was like, this has nothing to do with fishing. We're not going to show it to anybody. But yeah, once we kind of settle in here with life and work and everything again, and we'll get everything back on track, on schedule, and then we'll be nice and consistent like we were. We were good, consistent for over a year with every video, or every week a good video, or at least edited properly video. Because these live streams, I mean, they're fun, awesome times, and I know a lot of people love coming into live streams, but there's a lot of people that don't just want to sit here and look at two rods and listen to some random dude talking. Once you get to know the people, then it's way more interesting. Hey, there's Loma. Loma's in the house. Jerry, no gators so far. We haven't seen any yet. Oh, heck yeah. That'd be awesome. I will definitely let you know. I used to live down in South Florida in Coral Springs, but since then, I really have no reason to go back other than to try to go fishing. I do have a buddy that has a bait shop and a guide service in Stewart, but I haven't seen him in years either, just on Facebook and stuff. Just never really head south. Yeah, Vero Beach area. Yes, Loma, thank you for coming in. Appreciate all you guys for coming in. If you haven't hit the like button yet, do it. So, if you just came in, Loma, I got shrimp on one of our catfish rods, and I got gulp catfish bait on the other rod. I did have shrimp on both of them, but the fire ants infested my bag of shrimp, so I had to give up on it. Now my hands are burning because I got bit up by fire ants. But a lot of people have told me to try shrimp before, and just never have. Of course, I picked a lake where we actually don't know if there's any catfish in to try it out. So I'll try it out at Lake Talquin next time we go there. But we're just hanging out, having a good time, relaxing a little bit before we have to go back and cook. And then I go back to the grind tomorrow, guys. 50, 60-hour work weeks coming up again. It makes editing videos really, really difficult when you work like 10, 12 hours and then you get home and you just don't feel like doing anything else. You're like, oh man, I gotta edit. I don't know, Jerry. I have not checked any of that out. I checked today's weather to make sure it was going to be good. Where's it coming in at? Is it coming up the Gulf? FSR in the house. Appreciate you joining us. Yeah, we're catfishing and other species fishing, and so far we've caught all the other species. We've got a bluegill, giant shiners, and largemouth bass, but no catfish yet. Oh, it's going to the West Gulf, Texas coast. Okay, yeah, that usually means we are going to have beautifully perfect weather over here. If it goes that way, it completely misses us and we're fine. And if it comes over here, then it completely misses them and they have beautiful weather. It's weird. Stuart, I don't know if it was a catfish or a bullhead. Dylan swears it was a catfish, so we're saying that there's catfish, but I want to have one in my hand like this before I can say, oh yeah, it's a channel catfish. So we're still working on that.
You swear it was a catfish, yeah?
Yeah, where we're at, like tucked up into the top of the panhandle here, it's actually you either get blasted like direct hit or it misses us for whatever reason. It feels like we don't get hit a lot, but when we do get hit, it's pretty bad. I don't know if it's the angle of the Gulf where the storms form and they don't like to go in that exact angle or whatever, but I'm knocking on wood here, guys. I don't want to have any more storms this year.
Why, Dad?
We had a couple last year that were no fun.
Dad, we need rain.
Yeah, rain is okay, but damaging hurricanes and stuff are not.
Yeah, but the bad part never comes to our house.
It could if it goes in the right direction.
Well, it does, but it never damages
Whoa.
anything.
It was totally under, dude. Something's on Dylan's bait again, guys. I don't know if you can see his float right down kind of where that fish just hit the surface. Jerry said, cool channel, Lucas. He said, thank you. I said, as soon as he got one video out and he got a bunch of views on it, he should start posting more videos. He hasn't posted anything yet.
Well, then you have to post it.
Yeah, he says, I have to post it. And I was just telling everybody how I don't have enough time for this channel. Dylan actually has a little editing software on his phone. So he can make his own videos on his phone and edit them up real nice and everything. He puts text in there. Some of Dylan's videos aren't bad. Oh, Dylan's on, guys. He got one. What is it? A turtle? Oh, no, he got a turtle, guys.
I did not expect that. My bobber went under real slowly.
Is it a yellow belly?
Yeah.
You're going to have to get him off the hook, dude.
Get the pliers.
All right.
Bring him on land. Good. Good. Well, yeah, I don't know.
It's a yellow-bellied slider, guys. Check this out.
Can I get a little help, Dad?
Yep. I'll come pop the hook out real quick.
No, I need someone to get him out of the water so we can show the camera.
I just showed him. We just want to pop the hook out and let him go.
I need to pet him.
No, remember what happened last time you petted a turtle?
That's because I pet him on the head.
Where's the hook going?
And the nose.
Can't see the hook.
It's right on his nose.
All right. There you go.
I don't think he's going to be here very long.
All right, he's swimming off. The hook was like right on the tip of his snout, sort of. So all I had to do was just grab the hook and twist it, and it popped right off.
I don't think he's coming back.
Come on, catfish. Yeah, we don't want to mess with them. Lucas got bit by one last time. Some of you guys were in here. Lucas was crying like a baby. Bit him on the thumb. Yeah, they do bite. Same with saltwater catfish. I don't really mess with them. I just grab the hook, flip it out of them, and let them go. The craziest thing was Lucas said, no, I want to take him out of the water so I can pet him. And I was like, don't you remember what you did last time? Gonna get bit again, dude.
Dad, I'm making bread balls. I'm going to try over here. Dad, I'm making bread balls for this.
Alright, well, we gotta leave in a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm making bread balls so whoever needs bread, they don't have to.
One thing I feel like that is the case with this lake right here, there's so many bluegill and bait fish and stuff. I feel like the lake's almost overpopulated, so the bass can't get real big. And I think out of the 10 times we've tried catfishing in here now, there can't be too many catfish either. Stuart, those yellow-bellied sliders would be nasty soup. Snapping turtles would be good, but those are kind of gross. I see a lot of people making catch and cook videos with snapping turtles. Never with a yellow-bellied slider. They might even be protected. I'm not sure. But we have no goal of trying to eat one. Dylan thought he had a monster fish on, though. Saw the look on his face for a half second. Till he realized he had a big turtle on there.
Dad. No, I'm not casting over you. I still have to cast over you.
Cast that way a little bit.
Every single fish I caught went out there.
PB shiner time. Starting to lose faith here, guys. Yep, no turtles were harmed. They do eat the bait. They're not messing with the shrimp, though. I guess they don't want shrimp. I feel like we should have tried this bait recipe at a different location to start. One where we know there's a lot more catfish, like when we go to Lake Talquin. So we'll have to try the same video again here soon, just at a different place. Loma, we've been going for an hour and 15 minutes with not a tap on those rods. We'll give it a little bit longer and see what happens. I'm gonna see if I can't get another bass while we're waiting. kind of cool how you can see the lines really good. The angle of the sun is like perfect catching those lines. So if something does hit it, you guys will probably see it before I do.
No, then let me. Because I need it. You just combed it all up. I made some. I don't want to. I want to make it. If you do it again,
We're going to be leaving soon, guys. That's good chum, Lucas.
So I'm coming. This is just the last jump. When I leave, you're going to be I'm coming. Grab balls and they fall off as soon as you get the blood. Balls do not fall off. The fish nibble them off. Dude, what's wrong with me? I threw them up.
Hit him in the back of the head.
Come on, dude. I did it hurt. Dude. You always say, I never know.
Just totally still. Makes it really hot too when the wind stops blowing. Can feel every degree of that 97 degrees. It's 5:30 Central Time right now. Yeah, we should probably start heading out. 6:30 is dinner time.
I'm done.
Dylan says he's done. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just call it, guys. Not much going on out here, and it's so hot. The wind has died. The bass are probably burrowed into their bottom. Yeah, it's 6:32. We should probably head home. We'll pack up the cart and get out. Loma, we're having stuffed chicken breast for dinner. Do like you butterfly the chicken breast and then fill them up with spinach and cheese and bacon, and then you bacon wrap the outside and put some Parmesan over the top of it, and you bake it in the oven. Really good food.
I did. No, you didn't.
Nah, we're gonna be done for tonight, Stuart. I gotta get ready for work in the morning too, so
Dad, I didn't.
I gotta try to get back on some sort of a sleep schedule.
Dad, you have to say it.
Say what?
You can cast as many times.
Last cast?
Yeah, cast one more time and we'll leave.
Oh man, Lucas won't let me leave without declaring last cast. All right, I'll do it. This is definitely the last cast, guys.
Only if you get a fish.
Yeah, if I catch a fish or I get a bite, then it can't be the last cast. But yeah, we'll take one more cast and then we'll call it. Nah, they're not gonna bite right now. It's too sunny and calm. If you guys were watching the live stream where I was at the bay like 5 or 6 days ago, I did the countdown and it ended. And as I was hitting the button to turn the phone off, one of my rods went down. And a couple people commented, they were like, "So what did you catch right there at the end?" It was just another hardhead catfish, not a big one, like 12-inch hardhead catfish. But it was funny because I turned the phone off and looked over, and immediately the rod was already down. And it was visible right at the end of the live stream that it was going down. I just had the worst timing ever. I don't think that's going to happen here. It ain't happening, guys. But I appreciate everybody for joining us. Always fun times. Hopefully we'll see y'all again real soon. We will be fishing this weekend for sure. Not sure exactly where. I'm thinking saltwater, but got to kind of play it by ear. Things are still kind of crazy around the house and everything, but we will definitely be fishing. We'll definitely be going live, and I'm trying to get a couple of videos back posted again. I know it's been a few weeks now, but we're not giving up. We just had a family issue, or good family issue. Little baby Zach is now with us, and we're starting to get into a rhythm with it, so everything's doing good. But yeah, bless up. Appreciate all you guys. We'll see you again soon.